go back a little bit.
That stitch will help with the...
It's just sewn down like that. Okay, just sewn down right over. That looks great. That looks fine. I think that 3/8 is looking nice. Let's do a zigzag stitch with a width of 3, I guess. In the center, tension at 4. That feels good. Stitch length will be 2.5. And then I think we'll just start going. I think I probably need to do a back stitch on this too, but we'll see. Let me start the first stitch manually. Feel more comfortable. Just kind of seeing. So it's on the right side, which means it'll go left next. Interesting. Is that going... Which direction of the feed dog's going in? That feels like it's going... It's bringing the fabric in. Let's think. It's not in reverse. Maybe it's fine. Oh no. Okay. It just it was taking a second there. All right, let's do I was so confused for a second. I was like, did it feel like it was pulling it in the wrong direction? Almost there. I'm gonna finish this stitch, and then I'm gonna go backwards. You can see my foot needed to just kind of calibrate itself a little bit there. There we go. See, that's more controlled. I just went so fast through that. That was a mess. Beautiful. Cool. Could bring the presser foot up. We got our nice little stitches there, holding that together. Feels pretty strong. And then I could just take these two, cut them on the edge right there. Nice. Nice. All right. As long as I don't rip it apart with all of my might, I think we'll be good. High speed. Started render at like 1 this morning. It's 9 in the afternoon, and it is a day and 18 hours left. I don't know how you... I don't trust my machine to do a process for that long. But if it works, then, you know, power to you. But I'm dozing off. Past my bedtime. Totally understandable. Tim, rest well. Thank you again for stopping by and saying hi. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, / today. And much love to you, as always. A homemade apple muffin? I haven't. I really like toasted blueberry muffins, though. I think I mentioned this yesterday when we were talking about them. All right, so Skrillex is great. I just want to see what's next on here. Apologize. I'll leave it. We had it playing yesterday, but honestly, it's all that. Johnny Man Bun. Sorry, man half bun. Like, I'm going to be half man, half bun.
Stretch.
I'm going to have a bun. Although, I don't know if my hair can, it can definitely be tied up. But it's still like, it's still got a little bit to go. I could tie it up. I could probably have like cute little buns. All right, wait. So now this is what I need to do. So this is where the soap comes in. Ready for the magic? All right, so I take this, I move it to the side. I'm gonna turn it off while I can. All right. So I don't have Taylor's chalk, but like I said, I have soap. This is where the soap matters. I take this. I basically need to measure 4 quadrants. I need this to be even. So I'm gonna line this stitch line there. I need to split this into 4 quadrants, which just means lay it down in half, like this. Just go evenly on both directions, kind of. This goes to the 7, this goes to the 23. From 7 to 23. What does that mean? So 5 plus, no, from 15 to the 7 is 8. From, yeah, 15 to 23 is 8. So 16 each way, 32 in total. Beautiful. So I'm going to take this bar of soap that I have. Fresh bar. Probably just going to cut this off and it'll come in handy one day. I just have this here. Hi, Stormy. And I'm going to mark a line on it. Look at that. That kind of worked. The reason why I need all 4 quadrants is so that I can evenly distribute the stretch across the waist. As long as that stays. 11:11? No, it was too soon. We had a recent one already. Hi, Golly. And soap washes out. Let me flip this. All right. That soap should do it, probably. It's clean. So now we got, look at those markings. That's kind of sick. So if you ever run out of Taylor's chalk, now you know you could use soap. Apple muffins are pretty fun to make, actually. Do you know what goes in them? Soap as chalk is actually very clever. I not even my original idea. I mean, obviously, there's no way I would have come up with that. I Googled it, and it works. I mean, hopefully, we'll see. I mean, obviously, eventually, if I find any consequences of using chalk here, that'll be its own thing. This part doesn't matter. I have the line there. But let's go back to our tutorial, and let's see.
And your mesh material into 4 quadrants as well.
Yes.
It's easy for the front and the back.
This is with
because
chalk.
The connecting seam can act as your marker, but do it for the sides just in case.
All right, so I need to do it also.
Watch this part carefully because it's important to know which edge of the elastic attached to the shorts.
Yep. So now I need to do the same thing to the shorts. And so again, so each quadrant has an like equal amount of like pull from this, from the waistband. So this is a consequence of making the waistband a part of the original pant and not attaching it afterwards. I saw another tutorial where someone made the waistband like the wraparound part, and then they basically sewed that to its like together, so they closed it off except for a little gap, and they fed in the elastic band. And then they sewed over that. So like when you feed in the elastic band and it's roaming in there freely, you can adjust it how you want. And then you don't have to worry about like the pressure and stuff there. But anyway, let's go to our PIP. Wait, let me just see in this video. I'm pretty sure I can move my soap now.
So put the shorts inside out.
Yep.
And then put the elastic band on top. You're gonna.
All right. Oh, I forgot I need to mark the shorts first. So let's mark the shorts. Also, I still need the soap. So we have our shorts. Get the pockets back in. All right, so we have our shorts here. We definitely know where the middles are because these are 2 different two different bits there. So let me lay this out. Let me lay this out and do this. Half man, half button. You know what I meant. I know. I just thought it was funny. But honestly, eventually, so it gets out of my face. Because right now, it's definitely been in my face. So if this is there, and I'm going to mark, so this is going to go inside out. But I think this is marked on the outside.
Into 4
Let's
quadrants
see.
as well. It'll be easy for the front.
The thing is
back
below me.
because the connecting seam can act as your marker, but do it for the sides
Oh no, here it's inside out, I think.
just in case. Watch this part carefully
Yeah, I think it's marked on the insides here.
because it's
Wait a
important to
minute.
know
Do I even need to? I literally have... Oh, maybe on the inside? I don't even know. I have seams. I have a seam there. Oh, actually, no, because the seams may not be exact. Honestly, I have no idea. How does this lay down? If I lay this flat, my seams are my connecting bits. I feel like.
Know which edge of the elastic attached act as your marker, but do it for the sides just in case.
So this part, if you're looking here, not this.
Stretch into 4 quadrants as well.
Look at
It'll be
this.
easy for the front and the back.
So
because
there's a liner here that's being marked. That doesn't matter for
marker,
us.
But do it for the
This, I think, is the outside of the liner.
sides just in case.
Ready? The mesh is our outside. There. Oh no, here, this is, the mesh here is inside out, I think. Yeah, here it's inside out.
Watch.
Okay, so let's flip it inside out. And then we'll mark the, not like it really matters. It's gonna wash off. It's literally soap. Okay. So let's flip all of this. Back pocket is there. Let me move this out of the way. Let me bring my mouse in my way. I think that's going to help a little bit. I remember I forgot. Wait, you forgot your food at the restaurant? Were you going to bring food with you? And hi, Practically on Pluto. How have you been? Also, how's your day today? How are you doing tonight? I think you got a gifted sub yesterday too, if I remember. So I hope you enjoy the month of emos and no ass. Sorry, I have to say that every time. But it tastes warm. Wait, what? It's just like plain muffins with apple, I think. Also, with strudel, I'm assuming, or is that something else? But it tastes like warm and like home. It probably smells so good too. All right, so I'm aligning this. I'm pretty sure my seams really do cover my bases. Maybe slightly not. Let's see. I can't tell. I feel like my seams really do have it down. And I think it's close enough, honestly. This is such an even spread. You know what? Maybe like a little bit on the back. I'm just going to assume that the seams cover our bases. Oh, streusel? Streusel, I'm assuming, right? Like crumble made from cinnamon. Oh. I totally just picked a different word for that. I'm so sorry. That was definitely not what I was referring to. I feel like, what's the last thing that I've had? I do like apple crumble. I feel like last time I had like an apple muffin. I don't even know when the last time. I feel like usually I've had like an apple crisp type dessert. Those I love. Because they're always warm and like toasted. They smell really good. They smell like home. And then also with like vanilla ice cream. Delicious. Also, Faye, what kind of food did you get tonight? Sorry, not to make you have to think about it. Well, this is definitely going to make you have to think about it. So you can choose to not answer if you don't want to. I know you don't have it with you right now.
Carefully, because it's important to know which edge of the elastic attached to the shorts. So put the shorts inside out. And then put the elastic band on top. You're going to put the elastic band over the edge of the mesh.
And then you clip that
shorts.
Together. 4 clips.
And then put 4 clips total, one on each quadrant. Mark up the chalk lines on the elastic to the chalk lines on the mesh. 4 clips total. It's going to take some good practice to get it.
All right, let's do it. Where's the elastic? Look, I feel like this is already, it's so close. Maybe the back has like a little bit of a bump. I'll go like right before these on the back side, I guess. Hi, Opossum. I just realized that I've actually been doing needlepoint and not cross-stitching. My life has forever changed. Damn. So wait, so would you be able to describe what the difference is between the two? I'm just like not familiar. Like I know of cross-stitching. I don't know if I know what needlepoint is. But I imagine they're similar enough to get them mixed up. Okay, so this goes here. So let me explain to you one of the concerns that I had with this. Wait. Actually, let's go. Yeah, this looks good. If I put this here, this will go there. Yeah. One of my concerns was that this is 2 inches. When you fold this down, this actually covers the top bit of the pocket. But I realized the top of the pocket here isn't actually our full pocket. The pocket really begins like here, which is where one of our flaps like began. I'll show when we get to it. But I was like, wait a minute, this is gonna go over my pocket. Like 2 inches is too tall. But I realized it's supposed to. And that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna align that there. Let's grab another clip. I have another line right over. Sorry, you can't see that. Another line right over here, as you can see. And then let's put this, let's clip this right here. And then we grab 2 more clips. We'll grab a purple one for this. Just kidding. I was explained that cross stitching involves making X-shaped stitches, whereas my needlepoint is making more like slash-shaped stitches. Interesting. I kind of want to look this up. I want to get a visual. I don't know if I'm like, I feel like if I see it, it will make more visual sense to me. Like it'll register better in my brain. But I'm intrigued because I want to learn how to cross stitch. I mean, maybe I want to learn how to do needlepoint stitching. I don't know. I need to see what it is now. All right, I'm still just aligning this waistband bit here. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to align it right over there. So this is where we get to take off the this part of my sewing machine, which is also pretty cool. Okay, so now that this is here, I basically need to, when I sew this, stretch and sew it down like that. So you see how the fabric is there and how the elastic is obviously much smaller. So now I stretch this quadrant and I sew that all the way down. And then that's how, that's why you end up getting that scrunch. Isn't that fun? Let's bring you back here. Let's turn you on. This is so real. Hi. This is definitely real. I don't know if I said anything that was truly revolutionary, but I'll take it. Sorry, let me bring you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me bring you closer to me. Your shirts looking so great already. Thank you. I think so too. I'm really excited about them. So here I take this off, and now you see I have that space underneath that we didn't have before. It's closed off here, but I take this off, and suddenly I can slide fabric under there. So that gives me the benefit now of taking things like, in this case, a waistband. You could do this with collars too. But this allows me to, let's start, I kind of want to start this in like the back. Let me see where the back of this is. And House, thank you for the follow. I barely know how to use a microwave. This is sick. I'm glad you enjoy it. This is all a work in progress. I am learning as I go, but YouTube tutorials have been coming in clutch. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to start with the back of the right leg. So now, again, this is the benefit here. This can slide underneath. This can move out of my way. I could bring this here, and I just need to, only 4 clips, but I need to sew this together. So I essentially start at the first clip that I have here. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be a challenge. This part is going to be our longest and last, longest bit of the night for it. But I just need to go all the way around. So let me align this with my clip. I'm going to move that a little bit earlier there. Going to put that down right there. I'm going to press that down as well. And now I'm going to try to align this with the top. I want this to be as close as I can get it to the top as well. And again, worst case, the best part about this is if I mess anything up, we can always undo it and we can try again. Are you self-taught or does someone teach you? I'm learning from tutorials on YouTube. Everything I've learned like just on stream too. Like I've talked about getting a sewing machine for like every now and then for like a while. I would say like a year
just
ago.
Like everyone else, no matter how many
Hi,
stars
Katie.
I have.
74. Hi. Thank you for the 74 bits. And so in December we finally ordered one, and then we literally did like all of our projects on here. I think YouTube still counts as self-taught for sure. I'll take it. But I've been following, I will say, this creator, Gloria Allen. So if you do exclamation point pattern, you'll get a link to the YouTube video of the tutorial that I'm following. It's for just mesh shorts, but I've just been following these projects because they like describe all of the details. They teach you so much as you go along. And all the patterns are free if you just want to print them out at home. I've learned so much about this just by doing these. Again, like this is like maybe the 5th time that I'm doing this whole stretch process thing, because I had to do it for a t-shirt and I had to do it 3 times for a hoodie that I made also using this person's tutorials. So it definitely, like, you know, the resources are there. So if anyone here is looking to learn how to do this, you do need to get a sewing machine, and you do need to get a couple of little like side pieces of like equipment. Like, you know, you need to get like a seam ripper, pair of snips helps a lot, scissors and stuff like that, and clips. Those I would say are relatively cheap compared to the cost of the sewing machine. But if you get a secondhand sewing machine and you're interested, it really, like, it's so much fun. It's so cool. All right, so I basically just want this to be aligned. I can kind of take a break at each point that I have a line drawn at. So let's grab this. This is down. Oh wait, want to switch? Sorry, I'm gonna switch this to. It's a zigzag stitch.
Good stitch for elastic waistband, but it's all about having even tension. So you can see the elastic.
I think a zigzag would be good here.
Smaller by 2 or 4 inches than your normal waist. So
here's the tutorial.
You see some slack here hanging at the bottom. As you stitch, you want to pull the elastic so you lose all that slack, and it's taut. It's not overly tight, but it's taut. So to start off,
zigzag.
Zigzag stitch, you're going to increase the stitch length to about 3.5, or you can keep it the same, and you're going to increase your width to about 3 or 4. Start off with your.
That's what I'm going to do. So tension's fine. I'll go to a width of. I'll go to width of 3, I guess. And then this is going to go into the right side of that. I'm going to zigzag stitch. Length about 3.5, I think was mentioned. Or was it a length of 3? Where are my keys?
Keep the same, and you're gonna increase the elastic width to about 3.5.
Okay, cool.
Or you can keep your reverse stitch before you start pulling the fabric and the elastic band too much to get a hold of the needle, and leave the needle in the down position.
Yep.
And so you'll have to use both hands, one hand before the needle and one hand after the needle. And it's like this weird equilibrium balance where,
like, the details in these tutorials are unreal. Okay. So this is there. Let me actually see something here. Yeah, I want to flip this piece of fabric over, just like a teeny bit. All right, and we'll start here. We'll start at the very edge here. I just need to make sure that this stays aligned the entire time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the needle in. Let me zoom this in a little bit. You can get a better view of what's happening here. And let's do this. So I'm gonna get the needle in. So this needle is gonna bounce from right to left because it's on a zigzag stitch. And that's gonna let it it means that when you stretch it, it'll probably have a little bit more like flexibility there, as opposed to a straight stitch that might like rip. So if I go here, if I put the needle down, then it's pretty secured. Now I am gonna need to do a few stitches forward and then a few stitches backwards just to like lock it in at the start. But let's see. So I'm pulling this so that my fabric ends up, it's also a little bit tough because my fabric curls in a little bit. I'm the fabric underneath at least curls a teeny bit. So I'm going to try to utilize this. You can kind of see the little, like the fabric right there. I'm going to try to utilize that and my other hand back here to ensure that the fabric is kind of straight there. This may take a few tries. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so let me move this out of the way. Gonna keep that there. You know what? I might add another clip. I want to keep this fabric just curls in a little bit underneath more than I would like it to. But I think this will keep it. This may keep it in position a little bit better. All right, so let's try this out. Again, worst case, we just undo some. Press foot is down. Settings are good. Okay. Let's go reverse. All right, that reverse stitch was a little bit tough. Okay, let's try it. Once I get through like half of it, the rest will be easy because it's kind of held in place. But here, let's do this. All right, let's just make sure all of this is still looking okay. I think it's looking okay. Make sure I'm not going too off center there. But so far it's looking good. It's working. I think this works a little bit better if you have a slightly less, I mean, it's still going to be stretchy, but I want to get the needle down. There we go. When the needle's down, I feel more confident pulling on it. Okay. So that's there. So the reason why we did the 4 markers is because it's kind of like, it's, I think, our best chance at getting, it's our best chance at getting this to be somewhat equal. There we go. All right. Whew. That's one bit. Needles down. So we kind of just got this over here on the back. This is now sewn. You can kind of see the stitches there. This is sewn in. So this ultimately is going to fold down to make the top of them, to make the top of the sweatpants, or the shorts. Just making sure that everything else here is looking okay. A quarter of the way through. Whew. So I shouldn't even be nervous because I know that it's fine if I make a mistake, but like, I don't know. It's like kind of thrilling too. Okay, so I have this here. I need this to align. It's this that curls in a little bit. You see that? Versus like staying up. So I just want to make sure that it's as close to the edge as possible. I'm going to pull. So this is down. The needle is holding it down pretty well. I'm going to readjust myself so I have a little bit more distance from the machine so I could tug on this. All right, pulling that. Honestly, this. So I'm going to add another clip now. I think that a second clip will help. As long as I put the clip on when it's stretched properly. Because that'll hold it in the right point. This part will need to be stitched to that point, so it's okay. Almost. All right. Now that we have that there, let's keep going. Wait, I want this to stick out a little bit. I think it'll help me. As long as I can see it, I'll feel better about it. Cool. Look at that persistence. We're getting there. Okay, so are you folded down a little bit? Maybe just like a smidge. If I straighten that out and I use the bottom of the machine, if I use this little silver edge to keep that in line, I think we could be okay. Making sure that's yeah, it's still there. Whew. All right, about halfway there. About halfway there. Oh my God. Gucci's gonna call you with a job opportunity. This looks mad complicated. This part is one of the more complicated parts of this project. But we're halfway done with this. So we started our stitches here. So we have whatever distance from here to what you see there left. And it doesn't need to be so precise, but I think it's just about, because if I didn't stretch it like that, or if I like didn't pay attention to like, you know, how I was stretching it, then it just might become noticeable enough that it's like a problem. But this just all has to do with like having one part of your waistband being like tighter than the other, scrunching more of the fabric in on one side than the other. Either way, these shorts are probably never even going to be exposed up there. But for comfort purposes, you know, I don't know. Let me just make sure this is good. All right, so if I hold this, the black fabric actually folds in a lot less. So we finished with the white fabric, which is pretty solid. The black fabric is a little bit thicker, luckily. So it's probably gonna be a little bit easier to get through as well. It's a little harder to see though. All right, wait. I need to The needle's down. The needle's down, so it's okay. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to push that down. And that's okay because the needle was down when I did it. So everything was held in place when I lifted up the metal. All right. Just doing some minor adjustments while I can. It honestly looks like it's pretty straight anyway. But, well, we can, you know. Yeah, the black fabric's way easier. Oh, wait, it's getting a little bit off. That's probably good enough. Almost. We have one more quarter to do after this. One more in there. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'll actually... Let me pull that to get to the line. Although, what am I at? Oh, I'm at the seam almost. One more. There we go. All right, let's do the last bit. Here, I don't even think I need the clip. I think here I just pull, and go. Last clip gone. And we just want this to be even. I stepped out for a bit and returned to here. Lady Gaga, hell yeah. Ooh, okay, wahoo. I love when I read it. Because I just hear passion saying it. It's so good. Okay. So, I mean, the real moment of truth is going to be when we're done. When we're done, seeing if it feels even enough. But it should. This is a workout for my arm. All right, let's pull you out. Oh, gonna pull my whole desk off. That was a lot of force on this. I feel like another clip will be useful in holding this at the top. So let's do that. Let's pull you so that you're taut. Okay, don't pull the whole sewing machine though. Okay. All right. Sorry, you might see a little bit of my foot. I just, I need something to hold the machine in place. My socks are on though, so, you know, nothing you haven't seen before. Come on, let's get that over there. All right, sick. Sorry about that. For free? All right. Hand is feeling free. I have 2 equal loose bits of fabric underneath that clip, which is good. It's a tough pull. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating from this. It's a workout. Okay. That should keep that in the right place. Hold on. You should be split up properly. Yeah. Need this to be comfortably in the right spot. All right, last bit. Not going to be the most even thing, but it's something. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. I still think about the Pitch Perfect version. The Pitch Perfect version of which song that was playing. All right. So this is the outside. Hold on. Let's. The outside. We have this sewn all the way through. Okay. I believe we don't need to do any more of the stitches. Any more of this. I don't think we need to stitch on the inside anymore. I think now we can stitch it on the outside, but let's quickly go to the video. Well, actually, let me just show you. So, we just sewed across there. We sewed it fully alongside there. You can see it's already getting wrinkly on the inside. That's good. We love seeing the wrinkles. The wrinkles make it look realistic, and also it's like physics. So let's take a look.
You're pulling it tight so there's no slack, but your feed dogs are also pulling the fabric through the machine.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And
I have to grab it from the back. You have to.
Taut, but
like this part here is crucial.
So
I pulled the whole machine backwards.
You're giving the machine enough to pull. Another helpful tip is to
There's
pull
a Pitch Perfect version of this? Of Lollipop? Was it in like the second one or the third? Were there 3 Pitch Perfects? How many were there? I've seen them all. I gotta put that out there. There were 2. There were 2. Right? There were only 2 Pitch Perfects.
Right arm down a little bit. So
there's the DJ Khaled one, which is the second one, and there's the first one, which is
apply a bit of
Pitch Perfect
to help hold and steady the fabric as you're pulling through, and just go piece by fabric, especially when you're quadrant by quadrant. Do
yes. It looks so. Compare how like tense mine was compared to just like looking at this. I was out there like literally playing tug of war with my machine and my foot. Oh, I think there's 3. I think Haley was in the second one. Yeah. I think. What was the second one then? The second one, the international one. Oh no, wait, maybe the second one. No, I don't remember. I feel like DJ Khaled was the second one, I think, right? Which is Haley also.
Now we're gonna attach the liner to that.
We don't have a
same
liner,
edge,
so we're not
that
doing
same
this.
Edge that we lined up the mesh to the elastic band. We're gonna line up that to the liner. So all 3 edges meet up. We're gonna do the same thing. The liner.
See, we're not
top
doing
with the
this,
elastic waistband,
which is
all
fantastic.
the way around. Now our shorts are almost done. We're gonna fold that elastic waistband
Here, the bottoms are already hemmed. We didn't hem ours yet, so keep that in mind when you look at ours.
in, and now we're just gonna do some top stitches to hold the waistband to the mesh.
So we're gonna fold it
Give
in.
yourself a little breather. Appreciate how far you've gotten, and relax. Have some
Was that
patience,
an in-video breathe redemption?
because we're on the last few stitches. You really don't want to mess this up. Take
Straight
your time with it.
stitch.
I did half an inch top stitch all the way around from the edge, and then I did
All right, hold
I
on.
did half an.
What am I
last
looking
few
at? What
stitches.
settings? Straight
Really don't wanna
stitch.
mess this
Oh, width of 0 for a straight stitch. That makes sense. And then a length of
up.
how
Take
much?
your time with it. I did.
2, 3-ish, 2 and a little bit. Okay. I'm eating a banana split. That sounds so good. That sounds so good right now. Has it already been an hour? All right, so it's taking us a little bit. I thought it'd take a whole hour to do the whole thing. Although I think this next part is a little bit easier because everything's kind of held in place, so I don't need to stress out about it as much. So let's see what the
Half an
split
inch.
is. So I believe we're going to be doing we're going to be doing 3 rotations around this thing, but over the top.
Top stitch all the way around from the edge, and then I did 3/8 of an inch from that stitch, and then I did half an inch from the latest stitch.
Okay, so half an inch, 3/8, half an inch. All right.
So it's 1, 2, 3 stitches total. And don't forget, you still want the elastic band to be stretched
Yeah, when you do this, makes
and the
sense.
mesh to be taut. So give it a little pull, have a hand before and after the needle, and guide the fabric.
But I don't need to worry as much because everything is aligned at least. So as long as I'm holding it and I'm stretching it, I don't need to worry about like one layer being farther like back this way or something,
through.
you know?
Let the feed dogs
Damn. So in a banana split, is it like a whole sundae with a banana?
pull the fabric.
Or is it like
You're
specifically vanilla ice cream and like certain ingredients?
just there to keep it taut.
I've not had a banana split in forever. I feel like
Here's my second
last time I got
top
one
stitch.
definitely was at a diner. So look, so this is where you get like the 3
3/8 of
lines.
an inch from my last stitch,
So half an inch, 3/8 of an inch,
and here's my last top
and then
stitch.
half an inch.
I moved the needle to the left one so that I can get half an inch from the right edge of my presser foot if I line that up with my last stitch, because I don't have one of those fancy presser feet with the measurements on it.
That's okay. So I think that's gonna be. I think that's the end of that tutorial. We still need to do the hem though, so we're not done when they're done. Now that said, let's take a look at what this looks like right now. So we have this. Let's flip it. Let's flip this inside out first. I hope I did this in the right direction. I think I did. I think I did. We've got our shorts. We've got our shorts. Our shorts are here. And so now we want to fold this in. So like I said, it's going to overlap what I first thought was the pocket, but really it's just like the top of the pocket and it's meant to like be that way. Oh wait, let's clip these. Sorry. I forgot. I should have 4 threads to snip. There are 2. And then the other 2 should be on the other side. They look so good. Thank you. I'm so hyped. Let me see. This is the front. Yeah, this is the front. This is what how sick is that pocket still kills me. Okay, I'm not gonna shut up about it. That feels pretty even in terms of the stretch. So now we're gonna want to fold this in. Gotta find the best way to fold this in. Come on. I'm struggling. I might need to do this against my table. Might make it a teeny bit easier. There we go. So they're going to ultimately be like this, and then we still have to hem the bottoms. This is so cool. Damn. Damn. Okay, sorry. They're really the shorts are really shorting. Okay, so let's go back to our that's not it. Our picture-in-picture scene. I can't believe it. We really watched this thing come to life. There was we it's so sick to like think about all of the steps that we'd gone through to get to this point. All right, I need to see the best way to align this. So it ends right here at the top of this pocket, which will seal that off. That's fantastic, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you for being here for all of this. I know we're still not done yet. We're still not done yet, but truly, this is so cool. I am shocked. It feels so cool to like see it, see it working. Sorry, let me get this. I want to make sure that I don't sew down the pockets in any like direction that they shouldn't be in. Let me bring the mouse over to this side. It's Party Rock Anthem. Thank you, Mo. And thank you, Katie. Thank you, Stormy. Yeah, so here in the video, he's done. I think I just started a place and then I just pull.
Half an inch from the latest stitch. So it's half an inch top stitch all the way around.
Half an inch. All right, let's do it. 11-11. Oh my God. I was like, how many 11-11s did we make it through? Damn. Yeah. It's beautiful. Look at him go. Look at him go. We made it. We made it. Okay, that's pretty. Wow, it's pretty instant now. That phone cam is doing well. Doing very well. That's probably fine. So let's start. I think also starting at the back is going to be my move. And I fold that down. And I need to make sure that this is folded forwards in case I sew the pocket over. Like the pocket needs to be flipped in this direction. Oh, I have a little bit of a hole there. Well, that's going to be sewn over anyway. So that's going to be sealed and it's going to open up there. Okay. So half an inch will be here. I also need to make sure that this is only as folded as it needs to be. Come on. Wait a minute. My hands are up here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at here? And then does that refresh itself? No, that's way behind. All right, let's fix that. One moment. All right. Okay, let's fix this. You can see the table. Why is it so... Okay, it's a work in progress. We could adjust that a little bit. You could zoom in. And then I could bring this in a little bit. Turn you down. Cool. All right. Hi, Lily. The best time to wear soccer ball shorts is all the time. It's one with a collar. Or turtle. Or one with a... I don't even know. What goes on to shorts? I'm sweating. Okay. Dry my face. So I'm going to need to basically grab each piece and just kind of like yank it so it's like straight. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a hole there. But the elastic bit goes up to here. It literally, this is, I knew it. I have to sew over the pocket. Genius. All right, so this is here. That's at 1/2 inch. There's a marking there for 1/2 inch. I'm doing a straight stitch on this, which is interesting. One with a pocket, zip it up. That's the kind. Is when you're wearing that one special soccer ball shorts. Oh, this is just straight down. Okay. So we're gonna start there. And make sure we really get that in there. Bring that back down. Okay. We got this. We've got this. I think worst case, if those holes are still there for the tops of the pockets, if I don't sew this down enough, then I'll just fix those on the inside. Okay, so this looks good. I think I just kind of go a little bit. Let me do a couple of stitches. Let me see. This, yeah. I think this is good. I think it's really... Let me bring the microphone closer to my mouth, though. So that when I talk to you, you can hear me, okay? It's interesting because, like, I just have to hold it in place, I guess. I feel like it's my length okay? I guess so. Either way, this starts in the back. Deliberately start in the back. That way the ends that are a little bit more bulky because of the back stitches are the most hidden. Although, what's going on here? There we go. Brought this back. So that's what that top bit is looking like. Nice! That looks like the top of real shorts! Okay, sorry. It's looking good. Fold that up. Let's see how it looks so far. Nice. Very nice. I just got the pun in the title. Oh, yeah. Every title that I've had for the sewing streams has been some sort of shorts pun so far. All right, as long as it doesn't overlap. Yeah, okay, it's not going to overlap with the back pocket. That part it can't overlap with because that would just close it up. All right, let's pull you out. No, I feel like I should go closer. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Oh my God. That scared me. That was good, though. Let me get the pocket in the front. This pocket goes out front. I'm making sure that I'm holding it, I'm grabbing it by the right places. Yes, okay. So that goes there. All right. And we continue. Whew. Sorry, hand. It's not cramping, but you know, it's it's a stretch. I'm using a muscle for this. Okay. We're getting there. Pull this down. As long as this ends up being a good distance below. All right, so one technique that I'm using here. So basically, I have lines here. These lines are my guides. You can't really see them too well, but there are lines on this piece of metal here. And so I'm holding this, I'm pulling it as I'm feeding it in, and I'm making sure this edge goes along one specific line. That means it's half an inch. Hi, Jaden Wes. Hello. Nice and very clever. Thank you, Stormy. Thank you for clarifying. Oh yeah. But what was I gonna say? I'm basically, when I see that it starts to go a little bit to the left, then I know to pull. I basically pull my backhand that's holding onto it from behind. I move it in the direction that I want to shift the fabric in, which obviously makes sense. But like logically, if I see that I'm going too close to the edge of this, like this is shifting too far that way, then I start shifting my right hand to the right. And I basically, it's like one of those balance games where like you need to like press like the two keys on the keyboard back and forth, but like keep the line. It's like in Toontown, the tug of war game, and you need to keep something in a certain place. So you can't go too fast. Like you basically need to make micro adjustments to keep it steady in the middle. But if you do nothing, then it doesn't go in the right direction. Anyway, that's how I feel. Do you like my new emote? Yes, I love it. Wait, is it actually what I'm thinking? Wait for it. Where's my... There it is. It looks... Oh, that's honestly... That one works so well. Looks like I'm really thinking thoughts because my forehead's huge. Found an emote of you in your sunglasses. The sunglasses on the sip works oddly well. I never seen the Madge with the hand. The Madge with the hand is a good one. The sunglasses also on the Madge. It almost works. It kind of works because it's hidden. I wish I was facing the other direction. Could you do the flipped and... The end of... Probably not. You probably have to pick one. All right, sorry. Let me, where's this? Let's pull this. Oh, God. This is a workout. It's such a workout. All right, this is here. That's down enough. Woo. All right, we're making our way to the front. Making our way to the front. This is what we have so far in the back, though. Look at that. We're almost, we almost got that scrunch is really forming itself there. It's looking good. Sorry. You can stretch it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh my God, the soak. The soak looks so good with it. It fits them both like perfectly. That's so good. Honestly, the seltzer's kind of fly too. It looks like that's where the eye holes would be. Hi, Sky. All right, let's do this. My armpits are so sweaty right now, by the way. I almost wore a light shirt today. I'm glad I didn't. Glad I didn't. What's good about this, about the fact that we have two colors, is that I can easily align this on the inside because I just need to align where the colors split. All right. Now that that's there. I'm surprised that we're... Oh, I guess we're doing a straight stitch because it's a top stitch. It looks like it's lifting weights. That's so cute. Thank you for that info. I just thought I would share. It's what went on in my brain. It's what I thought about. Hold on. Sorry. I'm struggling a teeny bit getting the alignment of this when I'm tugging because my like hand. Okay. It's a pull. Like it's an effort for sure. It's not that bad for like, you know, some number of seconds, but holding it for like a minute is a journey. My whatever this part is, this muscle, that is feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Okay. That's probably aligned. And pull. Take bikini bottom and push it somewhere else. Push. Okay. Let's do this. Entered a weird spot. It's kind of curling in a little bit over there. Going to lift this up, see what's up. Here we go. Got to make sure that that curling does not hold. Maybe if I ease the tension a little bit. Let's see. Okay, the curling went away. I think I just need to go a little bit more slowly. And my one tail fin.
I command the two of you to turn into men.
Open your eyes.
Whoa. All right. How's my mustache? Woo. I need to just like plot twist. The shorts get the mustache. Imagine. Close enough. That literally gives me an idea. I'm glad. Kelp must honestly, that would be sick. The one thing I don't know how to do yet is getting images. I mean, like I don't know how they print this stuff onto fabric. But I want to be able to customize like shirts. So I need to find like a good at-home solution for why? Enjoy the 0-second timeout, Wes. It makes it 1 second. It used to ban people. It used to be that if you entered the custom self timeout for minutes, 0 minutes, it would do a timeout for 0 seconds, which in Twitch's world is a permaban. So people would accidentally get banned, and I was so confused. And it was a self-inflicted ban. So I had to make it default. So if you do anything that's less than 1 second, hold on, hand is, oh, there we go, it's back. If you do anything that's less than 1 second, it now just, I make it default to 1 second so you don't get permabanned. You did a custom minute self timeout. You meant to do the lights. You meant to do the custom lighting. The word custom might have thrown you off, I'm sorry. But also you need to do 6 zeros. 6 zeros is the hex value. Did the person make a second account to tell you? I think, do you know what happened? I think that Sterling got banned. I don't remember. I remember at some point Sterling lost his mod badge for like a bot timeout thing. And it was during that session. It was either the first thing that triggered it that we realized, or it was or when we realized, then everybody started banning themselves and I had to unban everyone. Maniac used a SpongeBob gif against me tonight. It's tough. I don't know whose side to take on this. Is there an in-between? The real bans were the ones we made along the way. That was funny. All right, let me stretch the shoulders. Hands looking good. Did someone make my lights red? Okay, cool. I was making sure that my lights were made red and that they didn't get stuck in the halfsies, because sometimes that happens. All right, let's go to the pocket. This pocket feels... Am I in the last quarter? No, I'm on the last half almost. So where's the seam? Here's the seam. Did I never trim these? The SpongeBob gif him back. Honestly, yeah. You gotta find the right context. There's a SpongeBob gif for every context. So I can guarantee that you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, no, I started here. Oh, I'm almost all the way around. I'm on the last quarter. Lit. Let's do this. I mean, then we have to do it 2 more times. But we're getting there. This is good for positioning. Now I know where everything is, so I can hold this out. And I can assume that this is as far down as it needs to be. Oh, I'm gonna use the foot again. I'm gonna sew with 2 hands and 1 foot. It's tough because, like, you gotta pull this, and then I guess I could pinch it here. So I can just do this. This is definitely much easier. Let's try it. Oh yeah, that's a deep stab right there. Woo. Who's winning? Who's losing? Who's got points? Who doesn't have points? So if I tug this and I pull this down, and then I pick a spot in the middle, like that, I can just do this. Nice. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, we're almost there. Woo! All right, we got one thing down. We gotta go around 2 more times, but sorry, ignore the pocket. The pocket's out right now. Pockets are free. Pockets are free. Let me snip this and then I'll show you in full cam. And then we have 2 more rounds to go. Nice. I will say, kind of huge brain to do this, not only starting on the back side, but starting on the side that's all black with the black thread. Because it's so hidden that that's where this starts. It's not even big brain because it was an accident. The back part wasn't an accident, but it being all black was an accident. 2 more rounds until we witness history. Technically, I'll still need to do the hemming, but like that part's a lot easier. There's no stretching or anything involved there. So the insides look like this of the strap. And the actual shorts so we have one layer down there. We need to do, oh yeah, the soccer balls almost look like there's thread there. You got to see what's the ball and what's the thread. The scrunches, see, I can stretch it out and then it straightens out. But it's definitely there. You know what? Let me try this on to get the fit, but I'm not going to show you until it's fully done. We still have, again, 2 more rounds for the waist, but give me 1 second. Thought I wouldn't notice. I want to say they're so cool. Okay. They fit perfectly. Where this is going to be, let's finish this up. I cannot wait. I'm going to show you what it's like. Once we do these 2 rounds, I'm going to put them on and then we're all going to get to see it. And then we'll decide, I think the 1-inch hem is going to be perfect. but like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm so pumped. This is so sick. It was a very surreal feeling. Normally I'm like, I'm good to wait until the end of things, like if it's just a matter of like surprising and stuff. But I think when it comes to sewing clothing, it's important to try it on as you go along to make sure that you don't commit in a direction that is not going to, where you're gonna need to undo everything afterwards. But oh my god. All right, so let me bring that there. I can't, holy crap. That's so sick. All right. So let me this next one's going to be a little bit lower. So I'm going to make sure that the pockets are in the right direction because I'm going to be sewing, not in this one, maybe in this one. I'm going to be sewing over the pockets a little bit. I'm going to be sewing over the pocket there, and then I'm going to be closing up the pockets from the top there as well. So they're really going to begin there. So I just need to make sure that all of that is okay. I believe I started here before. I did. Nice. How many points have you lost? That's beautiful. I like that. I like that emote. The classic. I'm going to hydrate really quickly.
Where's my drink?
Thank you. Should I make fries? Should I not give in to my salty cravings? I love fries, so I'm always team fries. I already fast food at the food court today, but I also want a salty snack. I don't really have anything else savory. I mean, I like fries, so I'm team fries for this. Yeah. So I vote fries. But if anyone else has any insight, feel free. You have 101,000 channel points? Damn. All right, we're